Hi, I'm James Liu, and we are here on a movie soundstage to demonstrate some fundamental techniques that you can use to shoot your own movie fight. As a stunt coordinator, stuntman, and actor, I've coordinated hundreds of fight scenes. I want to share some of the secrets of... It's only a movie stunt. This is a breakaway board. It's made out of balsa wood, and it's scored so that it will break easily and safely. For better visual effects, oftentimes the wood is dusted with powder. Movie fighting certainly can be dangerous, but what we would demonstrate will show you how to do it safely. From a script to a final movie fight takes many creative elements, all of which must come together.
In a real fight, I'm protecting myself. My elbow are very close to my ribs, so he cannot hit me. I go right away to his face, touching him, and then right away I come back right away. Put it, and everything has to be well protected, because if not, I'm going to be hit. But on camera, it looked like I'm scared and I'm squeezing myself. No, we've got to exaggerate the move, like John Wayne, for example. He was punching like a mule, you know, wham! And people love that. It looked like wham! And then maybe I have to come back like this and to make more of a movement. It looked great.
Now, to help you visualize the path of your punch, I often use what is called a board theory. Now, imagine if I had a board in front of my opponent here, and we have the punch travel from one end of the board, parallel all the way across to the other end, and it comes back. A lot of times we don't have a board laying around, so what we can use is our opponent's forearm. Our goal for a movie punch is to get close without making contact. There is also a built-in safety factor when executing a punch with this board method. Many beginning movie fighters may think they are keeping a safe distance from the face when they punch, but when they actually throw their punch, there's a tendency to arc the strike at its midpoint. The general rule for the distance in front of the target is about 6 inches, or 1 hand space. Placing the forearm in a vertical position sets up strikes, such as an uppercut. Now let's use this method for some kicks. The equivalent to the right hook is a right round kick. It approaches the same way and is followed through the same way. My favorite kicks to use are ones that wipe across the screen. The most powerful ones travel in a horizontal line or a vertical line. There are other types of strikes to consider. These are categorized as straight line hits. With a straight right punch to the face, we can apply the same board theory. These same principles can also be applied to action using weapons.
If I punch somebody, it's not really my punch who's going to sell my punch. It's the guy who will receive the punch. For example, if I cross my face with my fist, and if I don't do the movement well, it's okay. But if I take a better punch on the camera, wow, Van Damme is powerful.
Reactions are extremely important to making a fight scene work. You can throw the fastest and most powerful kick or punch, but unless your fighter's reaction is on the money, the result is not convincing. Let's start with a head reaction to a right hook. The reaction always follows the path of the punch. The head snap is explosive. Just imagine if I had a string tied to the tip of your nose and I yanked it fast. Good. Sometimes there's a tendency for a fighter to react and spin his head and leave it to the side. Always return your head to its natural position. After a full day of taking head punches, you should end up with a pretty sore neck next day. Another great reaction to get a sore neck is the snap back. This is great for uppercuts and front kicks. Let's move on to body reactions. If I were to throw a left hook, I would want his reaction to be as if I touched his bare skin with a hot iron. That's great. This is not really hot. Let's see if it works on other parts of the body. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Take it away. Now that we have a foundation for strikes and reactions, the next step is to make sure we capture it on camera. What I like to use here is the string method. If you use this method to line up your camera shots, you'll never have that horrible thing called a miss. Because once the audience sees a miss, the illusion is broken and your fight is fake. Let's go to the right hook. And a very effective camera angle for this type of shot is an over the shoulder of either the attacker or the opponent. The objective here is simply to break the string with your fist. This is also great training for the opponent's reaction timing. Great. Let's reset the string and try a kick. Excellent. What about a camera position that's a two-shot? This is when both fighters are in profile. Now the distance is very critical not to make contact. Great. Thanks. Wherever you set up your shots, it's absolutely vital that your fighters have that camera awareness. They must develop that sixth sense to where the imaginary string lines up for the strike to break. Your choices are limitless, but as you can see, camera placement can make your hits seem more powerful and give it your own style. Beyond fighting techniques, camera placement, and acting for good fights, there's also makeup effects, sound effects, and music. Makeup like blood effects, which is corn syrup and food coloring, and bruises. And there's sound effects. Oh. Without sound effects. With sound effects. You could purchase them or download them from our Ultimate Fights DVD-ROM, or you could record your own. A couple of safety tips: always control your punches and be aware of where your opponent is. Now, let's take what we learned and put together our fight. And for good measure, I have a little finish for you. Great job, Mark. You all right, Arno?
Yeah.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thanks. Boxes are a great way to finish a fight scene. They help break the fall, and they look and sound good, too. Great movie fights are about creating the illusion with well-executed reactions, strikes, acting, and inventive camera placement.
A young filmmaker today, to make a difference in the action movies, in the action world, it's to be inventive. It's to be different. It's to challenge yourself to find something else. And that's possible.
I'll be looking forward to seeing your big fight scene in the movies. So go grab your cameras and go kick some butt. Thank you for watching. Let's go home.